so easy to take a bomb site. You can't really use mid for splitting. You can take a site super easy. So why even hold mid? Just hold the drop. No one wants to commit to the drop, because if you commit and it's being covered, you're dead. Either way, mid is the focal point of this round, and this is why no one goes mid. Absolutely not.
Yeah, it went so well for Singularity.
What a way to start the game.
They try it, and it doesn't go their way.
Time for 24 rounds of A-site takes and retakes.
Man, one of the other things that I think is odd about Vertigo, and that definitely needs to be used even more, is the wall of smokes you can throw down over towards B, and literally just block off everywhere apart from the 2 spots in the site you can hide, like at Tetris and
that's it.
And back of the bomb, and that is literally it. So that's another fun one, and I feel like that's a great way to try and lock in something as simple as a bomb plant. That looks like what we might be seeing here from Singularity. They've grouped a lot of their players up over towards ramp. They've also got a presence down in mid. That can be twofold. You don't necessarily even have to have this mid player move. He just needs to keep an eye on someone trying to peek in from the toolbox, so that he can't have that crossfire onto the ramp position. Floppy will, however, show his head in mid. He will start to creep forward. Rest of the team now coming in, and these smokes do get thrown down. Not the conventional wall, however. Instead, they've thrown a deep smoke that lands over towards Connector, but they haven't checked the corner. They haven't checked their close angles, and that might betray them. 2v2, Knack inside of the bomb site, Leo alongside him, and it's down to the 1v2 now. Only Ryan left standing, CZ in hand, and Knack will be there to put him down. Sharks moving 2-0 up, as they do find that conversion, even in the face of the force buy on Singularity.
Yeah, I mean, that almost got messy, right? It just comes down to them not checking that close corner, and that's because they got baited in by the player on the site. Assumed after they killed him, the next point of contact was door, and while it was, there was another man that they definitely should have looked out for. So I doubt that'll be the, I imagine that'll be the last time that a play like that works. I'd hope to think that they would keep checking that, but either way, 2-0. Glocks out, Harry. Bit of a cavalry clear up towards this A side. Now this position is going to be brutal. Leo's baiting them in again. Do they check it? No, goodbye. JNT, it's not even fair. Ooh. There we go. Nice and clean, flawless in fact. 3 over Sharks, but here come the guns.
So Hugo, I'm just curious, what are your thoughts on, the A-bomb site changes have been in for a little bit. Yeah. What are your thoughts on them now, looking at how this map plays out?
I don't think the wall is as bad as I thought it would be. I like the wall bangs. The bomb plant spot is great, because I remember how bad that was when you could just plant covered from CT. You can't do that anymore unless you are exposed to something, or elevator or boost or whatever. I like the A site. I think it's better. But let's get back to this round, because it's a push-down round for Knack. How does he even get the dink there? I don't know, but taken down eventually. Traded back to a 4-on-3.
That's something else you always got to watch out for, is that little boost over the top.
First time I've seen someone actually check for it. Oh, don't kill your teammate, please.
Okay.
Yeah. Just depends if he has plus CL show team equipment on, basically.
Oh, it just looks the mini-map.
Yeah. But he's mid. He actually has a teammate mid as well. Could have confused him, but luckily enough, not.
This play is gravitating back towards B, using these lower tunnels just to maneuver between the 2 bomb sites. Rotation does come around from exit. And Leo's even starting to make his way around as well. Ooh. Sharks seem to have a good indication as to where this might end up. JNT devastated that that Molotov misses, but it might not matter, because he's holding down the fort. They've got to try and get by. They try and run the gauntlet, and into the destruction they pour. 4 kills between 2 players at the end there. JNT stepping up massively with the AWP, doing so much damage, laying down the pain. And Singularity now 0-4 down. Certainly not the spot you want to be in.
Yeah, finally actually seeing some high-powered Sharks, right? We never really got that in the previous map. They were getting slaughtered from the get-go. Went 0-9 down. Oh, careful. But yeah, they're always just pulling it back. It's hard to get truly hyped when you're not in the lead. And now they certainly feel it. 4-0 and a man advantage against these pistols. Singularity, big old forklift weight. That is the strat. But actually hiding behind the smoke. Leo watching this boost up, but he can also see the bottom of yellow peak. Just misses that timing, but could work to his favor. Or not, because he's going to rotate after spotting nothing. Singularity have slowed it down. He's actually just wrapped back towards elevator, faked a rotation via noise. That's something you can do very easily, right? With T's being on ramp right below you, very easy to make noise that you're going back towards middle, only to sneak into the site. So a minute on the clock, and smoke's coming down for Singularity. They're going to try and get a bomb plant, and they might be able to do so.
Certainly looks like it, and actually working up close with these Deegs can be a terrifying spot. Oh, they're throwing up J&T into the boost here. Gives them a bit more vision over the top of these smokes, and it's certainly not going to be something that Singularity are prepared for, but they don't need to peek at this point in time. The bomb is planted for them. Still plenty of smokes, plenty of utility here for Sharks. This is one of the odd things about this map. We're probably going to see the defuse come through and like not even a contact.
They've got lineups.
Hydrex. Oh no! Hydrex! He's got two. It's doable. They're on the bomb. He's running in. He's not able to get them off in time. And Sharks, they get the round. I'm not sure what happened at the end. We just missed it.
I think he probably killed him.
Yeah, I think he definitely did.
Yeah, he had his knife out. But oh, they had lineups through that smoke carry. They knew exactly where to shoot. That's pretty impressive. I was on your boat, yeah. I was thinking they were just going to stick the bomb in that 5-on-4. And, you know, with all the madness, if you have an AK, you can just spam right and something's going to hit. But with a Deagle, you haven't got much room for error. You miss a couple of bullets, and that's it. The diffuse is done. So great effort from Singularity to make it so close. And it was only an eco, remember that. So 5-0, but they make it costly. Great flash. Ryan won't be spotted, though. He's got round the corner in time. J&T going to bail. Honestly, probably lucky he did, because if Ryan repeats, that would have been very favorable for him indeed. Singularity continuing with the Kriegs. They just love 4 Kriegs, maybe even 5 if they don't have money for the AWP. But OC, definitely worth the investment. He has been incredible this series. Or just today in general. But Ryan getting spammed off that angle, and Sharks have got a man inside of the sandbags. It's the AWP. It will be forced out with the Molotov landing, but smoke on top of it. Waiting for the shot, doubling up. J&T going to drop the bomb. Leo follows up, and this is just a done round already. Singularity may have B, but they don't have the bomb.
And I mean, at this point, you're kind of left scratching your head as to what the game plan was from Singularity when it came to picking this map. Haven't really seen any signs of life from them yet. TV4 in this round, 30 seconds left, and that bomb's all the way over in the A bomb set. As you say, they're not even going to attempt this round. They're just going to hold on to these rifles, the AWP and the Krieg. They can still get a buy in the coming rounds, so there's at least that to look forward to. I haven't really seen anything yet where I've looked at it and I've been like, yeah, that could work. You know, like that's been the problem. Okay, the little lineups that they had with the Deegs down towards ramp on the A-bomb site, that was nice. You know, the fact that they were able to get... I wouldn't even mind seeing them just try and go back to another A play like that without feeling even the need to really throw in any fake over towards this B-bomb site.
That's assuming you can push the CTs far enough back that you can get the bomb plant in the first place, right? It was conceded in a 5-on-5 last time that happened, and that's because smokes went down. Now that Sharks know what smoke Singularity like to throw, they're going to at least be somewhat accustomed to that, right? They can play around that. As seen in the previous, they got the boost off. What if they saw the smokes coming and boosted before the smokes landed? J&T would have actually been able to find AWP kills there, but instead it was Singularity got into the post plant and were able to bunker down. I think they're going to have a hard time in getting in those same positions on a rifle round. Sharks are more likely to back off when they know they're against pistols. And that's seen. I mean, look at the stake that Sharks have been putting in taking sandbags and just getting aggressive on A-ramp, flashing themselves in. So these are all things that Singularity has to be aware of and deal with. Right now, 6-0 down. Double AWP for Sharks. Pretty rare to see on Vertigo, but they've not been put in too many retake scenarios, so I'm all for it. X are going to go aggressive in middle. Singularity quick outside of B. More of a default this time, just spread and looking for picks. Oh, they heard that.
This is such a horrible position to have to peek into this bomb site from. They throw that Molotov over into mid. Floppy's got to check this close left angle, and he's not going to. That's him getting dropped. RCF in the meantime, trying to take a peek down through the ramp. Hasn't seen anyone yet, but there's Hydrex getting just annihilated in through the railings. Exit's even chimed in with another, and it's attempt once again at this flank to come on in. It hasn't panned out. Now they've had to go back and grab that bomb. Shakezilla does have it in hand, but Exit, ooh, he might be about to uncover the terrible truth that lies in wait. Decides against the drop, but instead rotates safe. Bomb now going down. RCF and Exit in this retake, and Exit has been wrapping around for a while. Was it all in vain? Or is this going to be the turning point in this round? He's gone. And this leaves RCF 1v2, retrieve the Krieg. A lot of work to do here and not much time.
Yeah, no kit either, but he's just grabbed one off the ground. He could stick that bomb if he really wants to. Might be an option. We'll tap the bomb, forcing the fight. And honestly, he could have stuck that and probably got away with it, but instead he peeks up, OC grabs the kill, and Singularity take their first T-side round. Great work from them in doing so. And yeah, honestly, I think a stick there would have been the play. That's the thing. Once you have a smoke down on the bomb, if someone's coming up ramp, there's so many... I mean, like, we've seen the amount of clutches people have won today just by sticking bombs in smokes, but up against an AWP, missed one shot, and, well, you've won the round, so...
And I mean, I just think as well, over on the A-bomb site, there's just something about Vertigo. I don't know if it's because... Hang on a minute, let's just take a look at this.
Because people aren't used to it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I don't know if it's because people aren't used to it, but also I do just think this A-bomb site, in comparison to others in the game, especially with how the plant is laid out, has like so many less like visual cues as to like the standard plant spots, right, within that bomb site.
Well, it's just open, right? There's no
yeah,
models.
exactly.
If you look at Inferno, there's default spots because there's you know, it's around certain boxes.
Oh, look at this.
I love this angle.
RCF.
Oh, they're checking
Great
it.
picture-in-picture.
They're checking
well.
it above.
Yeah. RCF was not ready for that. Ryan was one step ahead.
Outbrained. Knack's going to be hiding in the back of the site, though. Molotov will force him out, but he won't get much further than the graveyard. Exit. That nade could finish everything, but OC got around the corner. 5 HP. Lucky as anything. JNT scoped up, but he doesn't want to go through the smoke or make the jump. So Sharks are looking to save another round. Singularity doubling it up, taking some time to get into the groove of this T side. That being said, one thing that is very clear right now is that Sharks play this map, or at least have put time into it. The amount of little setups we're seeing, 1-2s. Like even that round where Floppy runs out middle, and Leo Drunky rotate, and he gets a kill mid, right? And Leo Drunky rotates off A and peeks connector just to bait Floppy in so he doesn't check close door. Stuff like that just it shows that Sharks have put in some work. So let's see how much work, because Singularity, second round taken, starting to find their groove, but a lot more to do. Have we worked out if this map is T or CT sided? I think right now it's just depending on the matchup.
Yeah, honestly, that is what it feels like. I
Yeah.
haven't seen, like, I remember at first it seemed like it was pretty T-sided to begin with, right? But that was back in the era where you could just throw in the A-side take every single round. But even then, like you say, it's T-sided. Like, yeah, you're getting a bomb plant, you're getting a lot of free real estate, and it's always coming out of retakes. But it was so weird. Like, those 5v5 retakes that you would get into on A were just like, it didn't even feel like Counter-Strike. I feel like I've just started playing a MOBA. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
And that's why I feel like it's still really hard for us to fully know whether this is T or CT sided.
Every game is different, I guess. That's somewhat the fun of this map. Oh, that's a shot. Responded by Shakezilla, and 4-on-2 here, Singularity. They've yet to take his site, but they're still absolutely fine. They're walking up on A right now. That bomb, I think, is in middle. Or actually, I think it's below. Floppy's out in mid instead, so he can just lurk. See, this is the value of mid, right? I understand not wanting to dedicate heavy to mid, but Floppy's walked out mid a lot on his own, and I think that's really, really useful. Cut-off rotations get a lot of audible noise. Even jumping through B window or come through connector and flank A. Bomb down for Singularity and retake probably not attempted here. JNT is already departing from the site.
So now we're starting to see Singularity find their footing a bit more. Starting to figure this out a bit over on their T side. They'll secure a third here, keeping 4 players alive. The real problem for me now, Hugo, is Sharks, well, they might have got off to a great start. They might have got a lot of rounds under their belt. That CT side becomes so expensive. And you can almost bet that's going to start to cause some problems here and now. Don't really have anything behind these saved weapons. The AWP still over on JNT. Once again, aggression at ramp, but Shakezilla, he's been finding kills from this time and time again, and they just keep feeding the beast.
Ooh, nice angle for JNT though. Catches them as they climb up top. They're just going to bail. They know that this is a low buy, so walking up against your AWP is not their game plan. Full rotate round. JNT still anchoring that B bomb site alone, but you can see they're just going to bail. They realize it's an A play after all. Singularity closing the distance. It's going to be Floppy finding the opening kill, and there are the smokes down. This is what allows Singularity to get the plant in, I would assume, but the boost up in CT spawn. Exec and JNT find a killer piece. Plant, surely he doesn't stick it. It's a risky one as he smokes start to fade, but it's their last opportunity to do so. He won't get out alive. No one will. It's JNT to go huge. 4 HP and 3 kills on that AWP.
He's just been having a phenomenal game on Vertigo. And that's the thing, like, AWPers on this map, at first I figured that we wouldn't really see AWPs factor into it at all. You know, it's such a close quarters map and it's very nature. You know, really the only long angles that you're given are from like the back of the A bomb site or maybe dueling over in mid. But as we've seen, some like, I think it takes a specific kind of AWPer, but certain AWPers do just thrive on this map. I think it was you and I even got to cast that game where we had Kenny S playing back in Tor, I'm pretty sure that was. And he looks stellar on Vertigo, man.
I mean, talk about close range AWPing, right? Kenny S is your man.
And that's what I feel like right now. We're seeing JNT having a bit of a field day on this one. He's got that AWP back in hand. OC's now donning his over on the T side. The remaining 3 players in the opening few seconds of this round are just forced into an A play. They don't really have any options left. Barrel spotted over by the crane. We'll bait the shot out from Leo. Now they know where he is, an OC. And right, they've opened up the site.
Oh, no.
The bomb goes down. Somehow Shakezilla's still alive, but the spray's there, and it's OC left in this 1v2. Bomb out in the open, he's wrapped around, and oh, he's sneaky, but they seem aware. Oh, he almost flicks back, but RCF able to shut him down. That almost looked doable. OC looked like he had the read.
What a play from him.
So close, so down to the wire. But it is going to be the Brazilians securing that one once again. This CT side continuing to build up momentum.
This spray was immense as well. Exit finding both on the site. Because that bomb went down, right? A player got flashed through the smoke. He didn't get killed. He just died. He died to
and that was Ryan doing a phenomenal job, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. In the bomb site, saves his teammate and allows that bomb to go down. I thought that was going to be enough, but it was fantastic. I think it was Exit gets flashed through that smoke, looking for the trade. Obviously, you know, would have been telegraphed that you've at least tagged one of those players down low, and you know that someone was just homed in on that smoke, having to look right at it.
Wow, this is definitely looking a little more comfortable for the Brazilians in this map. Not quite nuke. 8-3 up. More Kriegs in play. No more AWP madness for OC. Not due to the money either. More choice. Maybe looking to speed things up on this A site. Players already working up top right now. Floppy's out in middle. Exit's going to get flashed though. They dodge it and Floppy gets the kill. A flash popping quite late. So Singularity looking to try and take mid-control. Leo's going to get aggressive. There are 2 players down ramp, and he'll pay the price. Knack with a trade. Still a 3-on-3, and Knack wins a huge duel down on ramp. That's going to take the advantage back up for Sharks. They can concede the site, as they already have done towards B. And they will come to regret that, because that's exactly where Singularity is going. Nades being thrown. RCF hears it all. He can flank all the way down these stairs, and he can be there very fast.
Yeah, and it's the sheer speed of this flank that could do absolutely everything. They seem all too wise to this. They're certainly not. There's RCF.
Peace.
Locking it down. Another CT round. And, yeah, I mean, Sharks are kind of putting to bed any doubts we might have had about their performances on this map. Now up 9-3, the AWP held and retrieved. Singularity, they're running out of room to play with here, Hugo. 6 rounds between these 2 teams right now, and this gap just feels like it's been ever widening. Let's not forget, for those of you who are just tuning in, it was Singularity to take the map pick of Sharks, Nuke, the map that Sharks beat Singularity on yesterday. They ruined them on today.
Nothing makes sense
And
anymore.
now heading into Vertigo, the map pick of Singularity, which seemed like it was out of the blue.
Okay, do you want my big theory?
Yeah.
My big theory is, after Singularity got shredded yesterday, they went into this series probably not expecting to win it. And after they saw Nuke get picked, they assumed that was a loss. We're like, screw it. Why not just throw a wild card? Where was that wallbang? Oh, he caught him through the bottom of the boost. Ouch. Yeah, I think this is just a wild card pick. Honestly, when an underdog comes into a series.
Yeah, but you say underdog. Even if you want to go off world ranking, Singularity is the higher ranked team out of these
The only reason I use the word underdog is because they got so trounced yesterday.
Yeah, no, that's true.
After watching them today, I would not call them an underdog at all. No, sure, but maybe that's how they felt coming in. Or maybe they have done a lot of prep and Sharks are just better. That could just be the case. Cause
I mean, some would tell you they're underdogs, but they would say, no, they're here to win.
Yeah.
These guys have been looking good.
Well, we need some more of that, Harry. Singularity taking the A site. They will get the bomb down, but look at Knack. He does not care. He's had enough, and he's going to drop the bomb. Trade is in, but he buys time. Sheikh Zola catching Exit, going through the smoke, and maybe Sharks are getting a bit ambitious at this point. 4-on-2. Oh.
Yeah, curiosity might be the thing that killed the cat. It's ambition that kills the Sharks. They go pushing in. Singularity up 4-9. And on the back of that, they've finally given themselves a means of securing a reputable T side here. They've wrecked that economy. They've laid waste to the CT side money.
Oh,
I didn't even see that. I still don't even see it. We just got to see that replay in what felt like slow motion, and I still didn't even see where the head was. Oh. But I mean, you can salvage a pretty good half now, right? There's no cash here. This is a round you should be picking up. Then you're 5-9. If you 6-9 this, I still think this is very doable. I still think that feels like a 50-50 game. Same time, though, we don't know what this Sharks T side is going to look like on this map.
I have a feeling it's going to be pretty good. They seem to be very, very aggressive, very eager on the CT side.
Off the top of my head, didn't they pick this in Rio versus Furia, and they got, like, ruined? Was that Sharks, or was that?
I don't know why you're asking me. I didn't watch Rio. Sorry.
Because I swear I remember it was just after Vertigo got added to the pool. Like, that was the first event to have it. Both the teams picked. Obviously, that was a while ago. So it makes sense it makes sense that this is a map that Sharks bothered putting some stake and some effort into after that affair, right?
That trigonometry on that. Molotov.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Well, I was saying this was a good chance for you to salvage the half, but it's all gone very wrong, hasn't it? Shakezilla and Hydrex left in this 2v3 as they now try and get into the B-bomb site.
Yeah, JNT's here alone. He could have actually bought armor. He might not need it, but he gets one. 1-4 is fantastic. Hydrex alone now. 1-on-2 clutch. He's going to get aggressive. Not willing to instantly plant. Would rather take the kills, and he might be able to get the rotation as well. Did they hear the jump? Oh, they'll hear this all right. They're right by him. I don't think he realizes how close they're going to be. He's going to go for the plant, and they are going to be right behind him. Oh, it's going to come down to the wire, and even if he gets the plant, he won't get the round. Leo shutting him down. 10 rounds for Sharks. That was off of an eco. That was off of RCF dropping down ramp and Zeusing someone, Harry, and they're going to pick it up.
Yeah, so here's almost, right, so you want to know my theory on how this veto took place, right?
Sure.
Vertigo is a map that Singularity like to play a decent bit, right? If you go back and you look on HLTV and you have a little look at Sharks, you go, they've played Vertigo once, and they got ruined, and it was versus Fury, and it was at
I'm not doubting you. I'm just saying you don't ask me. Sorry, you're pointing at me very aggressively.
No.
I feel like
no one can see the camera, Hugo.
No.
Yeah, but,
he's beating me. Call the police.
So Sharks picked Vertigo versus Fury. Now, for me, that's a pretty ballsy move anyway.
Yeah.
And this was a few months ago, so they already felt confident enough on the map then. Now, admittedly, haven't touched it since. But I somewhat wonder if they just kept this one in their back pocket, as if anyone thinks they're going to wreck us with Vertigo, haha, the joke is very much on you, because we know Vertigo.
Certainly does seem that way, right? So maybe their T side is going to be too hot to handle. We'll have to find out. This angle is not fair on anyone else. This is selfish. Oh, or is it? Because Hydrex, he's seen it. That's unlucky. Nice try from Leo. If only the smoke wasn't there, that slowed Singularity down. I guess it got him in the position in the first place, but didn't really do many favors for him after. Molly to the sandbags. JNT's got a flick up, and he will get the leg a few inches higher. That would have been a kill. Instead, it's a 5-on-3. Singularity walking back towards the B site where only Nak sits.
Yeah, it does have a Molotov. He can look to get that out just to slow this push down, maybe nullify one of these angles, give himself a bit less of a role, a bit less of a responsibility for so many of these positions. He almost catches that timing. So much damage done from Nak, but it's not going to be enough to put up even a single kill. Exit 1v5, last round of the first half, so he's going to go for it, but I don't fancy his odds in this one, Hugo.
Wow, bold of you to say, Harry. He's waiting for Hydrex, who's just creeping up a ramp. Too far away. He's up here now, though. There we go. It's all worth it now. He waited in CT spawn for long enough, but he won't get much further. 10-5 on the half. Singularity. Got to be feeling a bit sour. That could have been far better if they didn't get eco 2 rounds ago. It could have been the 9-6. But that being said, still a reasonable half for them. If they got the CT side under lockdown, then this is still possible. It's a 2-0, but Sharks are looking to bring us to a third. Will they do that? Find out in just a moment. We'll be back with the second half. 10-5 at the half. Sharks certainly looking good on the CT side of Vertigo. Not their map pick, but not their complaint either. Harry theorized they've been hiding this in their back pocket for a while. I think they've been hiding it in their leg sleeves, but wherever it's been hidden, Harry, it's coming through at the best of times.
Yeah, you know, yeah, I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head there, man. I don't know how to follow that up. That's quite the speech about it coming through the leg sleeve or something. I didn't fully understand the message behind it, Hugo. But 10-5 is the scoreline right now. You're at least right about the numbers, and that is why you're here. Singularity now moving into their CT half. Sharks on this T side, and this is where we get to see what the Brazilians have in store for us. J&T over here at the ramp. Leo going to rejoin two of his teammates over in mid, and at the same time, OC, Hydrex, and Floppy here walking in. This is a 3-on-3. These two teams have like the same brain. They're connected by one hive mind, because once again, all the pistol work's going down in mid. And now they're playing towards his B bomb site. Ryan, the elusive man, but no. He'll get dropped. The Reaper that is J&T able to find him. For Shakezilla, living is a thing of the past. Sharks up 11-5.
Okay, earlier I said Singularity needs to tighten up pistols. I take that back. It's not even their fault. Sharks are just honestly unbelievable in these pistol rounds. Instant headshots, mid-air, and these stacks, Harry, it's much like Ramp back on Inferno where we had a 10-player Ramp fight on pistol. Now we've got like a 6-player fight in mid. Only
we had a 10-man fight in mid for this pistol round. Yeah. We had a 6-man fight in the like this most recent one rather. And then over here at Ramp, there's a bunch more stuff going on with guns too. There's kills going the way actually of Singularity too. And here's Floppy. Flipping into the back line. He's running off with the Galil, mate. He's chuffed.
He's out of there. Had enough. This is where Exit should walk up A, play the ultimate fake. Floppy will never expect it.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, good luck with that angle. Knife?
Yeah.
Knife?
Yeah.
Knife?
Come on. Yeah.
Oh, no!
Why would you run?
Why would you run?
Oh, no! Floppy now down to the 1v1. What happened? How's this gone so wrong? Exit's holding the angle and he'll save the day.
Oh. Simple who? If you're going to get a knife, here's the rule. If you're going to get a knife, at least get the knife. What is going on? Why would you run? He was right behind him.
Yeah, he was there, dude.
He could have just done it. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh. Well, yeah. Okay, moving on. Pistols for Singularity. Fast A play for Sharks. Absolutely no resistance. They give up the site and they give up the round as a result because that plant is not going down. Where the bomb? It didn't spawn. Okay. Yes. Great. This is actually going to make the round kind of interesting because it's giving Singularity a lot of time to rotate in. Luckily enough, these MAC-10s are shredding, or were shredding. There's the trades. 3-on-3. Flash is still coming into the site. Hydrex has got himself a gun. And this is all because Sharks forgot the bomb. They got the A site immediately. This round could honestly have been over by now, but the delayed plant, or the lack of plant, it's not going down anytime soon. They've got to clear out these players from back of heaven. Flash is good, but shot is better. J&T firing off, and OC is too far away. It's looking like a 13th round.
Sharks are looking dangerous on Vertigo. I think teams are now going to be thinking twice before they want to go toe-to-toe versus the Shark boys on this map.
Ooh, he can hear him. Ooh, no knife kill here this time though. Just a bit of a pistol and a MAC-10 upgrade. That will be it. Maybe you can get another kill and make $600, but There we go. Something. Can he get blast? Ooh! OC. Very close. No kills there, but or not quite the final kill, but still lots of money made. 7,500 for the AWP player. Get it, because you know he wants it. 13-5, Harry. It's looking like Train is very likely, unless Singularity win this rifle round and start to come back. But we're asking a lot here.
Yeah, that's the only problem. It's just that the road to this comeback is so long, and with how much we've seen, like, individuals be able to step up for Sharks as well as their proficiency as a team, it just means it only takes one or two mistakes or just one or two big plays to come through, and this map can be over. You really have to be flawless now more than ever if you're Singularity. They re-smoke down the ramp. Allows them to maintain this aggressive foothold in this portion of the map. That's something I will say about Vertigo. It does feel like all the engagements have shifted a lot closer. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like the engagements used to come in on the ramp itself, whereas now it is more about if you can, you know, kind of like Mirage ramp almost. You try and play this if you've given up somewhere else on the map, and you notice there's no presence over in mid. So Ryan here has to make a stand. Oh, almost the double. But Nak's there to shut him down. And now into this 3-on-3. JNT finds Floppy trying to drop into the back line. There we go. That took a little while. I got a bit worried.
They've lost the B site, though. They're actually split. This bomb doesn't necessarily have to join Nak, but it will. Issue is, it's going to be making a lot of noise. Nosy can cut it off. The smoke still got cover for his backline, so he can just fall off. But he doesn't realize he's side by side with Nak. Now he does. Too late. The kills come through. Nak can get the plant, but he doesn't realize Shake is actually below him. So potential A-side wrap. He's got to go
what
now,
it looked like. Yeah, but if he's going to do that, he's got to run.
Yeah. No time. He's got to plant.
Okay, he's got to stick to B.
This is a fake. Short.
Yeah, maybe
this
he's
guy,
got it.
No, he definitely does not have this. He definitely does not have this.
No.
Yeah, that was optimistic.
Yeah, I was.
Why is he even? Oh, it's just, why not? Yeah, at that point, like, if you have that idea and you've got 20 seconds, just do it. Because, like, look at the two ways that can go. Either you run out of time or you meet him on the site. And if he meets him on the site with like 3 seconds, there's a very good chance that player can just hide. So, I don't know. I think he tried to bait him with the smoke, and when he realized he didn't get pushed from CT upon smoking the site, that's when he was like, okay, I should go. But it took him so long to get to that conclusion that, yeah, never time in the first place. Either way, kind of loses the round for his team there, and Singularity now, well, they're back in the game for the time being. See, Nak, he can make it up for himself by getting like 3 entries here. Let's see. 1. That's enough.
Well, the lack of head armor has just made these Glocks a real problem for Singularity. Oh dear. Have they just been Glocked?
Oh no, Harry. What is happening?
Yeah, get out the server.
Yeah,
46. I mean, this is
Nak made up for it. It's okay.
Yeah.
By proxy, he got 3 entries.
By proxy.
Sorry, by Gloxy.
Oh, man.
14-6. No money left. Singularity. They're on minimum wage right now. Dear, oh dear. How the mighty have fallen. What a great game for Sharks it's been. No one is going to be picking this map against Sharks anytime soon. Harry, you were right. They have been back-pocketing this bad boy for a while. And the thing about the back pocket, Harry, is no one knows what's in your back pocket because it's behind you. And as you always know, don't let someone behind you. You know, you could always get stabbed.
What is this? I can't tell if it's a joke, a metaphor, a cautionary damn tale.
I'm working it out as I go along, really.
Public service announcement, I can't tell.
Oh, Ryan could have won the round there. He found the bomb in spawn, but he actually had his knife out. It might not matter anyway. His entire team is slaughtered.
There you go. Floppy does get one. Is he ready for Leo? He's wrapping onto him. Ring around the rosy, ring around the crane, and Floppy's going to shoot that man in the brain. Now, Floppy here, set up by that flashbang, looking for more, and he's hungry.
Oh, he doesn't realize.
Throws that AK back into the bomb site, and oh no, they hear him rotating away. Singularity, they've brained themselves.
That's actually amazing. There's no one here. They can't stop the plant. They've fully given up the site. That bomb's going down for Knack. And Exit's even lurking still in the middle. He's going to cut off this rotation, even if he doesn't get a kill. Oh, he gets a kill, all right. Hydrex coming off of B, and he will grab a kill with a Deagle, upgrading. But I think he's slightly upset. Singularity not screaming anymore, maybe only in their dreams or nightmares at this point. 15-6. Sharks are doing it without a care in the world. Yeah, those odds have flipped.
And I mean, justifiably so. This has been a destruction in this second map. And now that we've kind of got Sharks firing on all cylinders and Singularity looking at a little bit quiet, it sets us up really nicely for our third and final map. It did feel a little bit like, you know, Sharks on Nuke didn't bring that same ferocity, didn't bring the same heat they did on day one, whereas Singularity certainly did. Well, this has been a lot more of a brawl, but it's just been Sharks looking so poised, so composed on Vertigo. They just seem one step ahead. You know, Singularity, it feels like, look a little bit lost at times in some of these rounds. Obviously, it helps massively when you've got someone who could just barrel on into a bomb site and get 2 kills like that. But this isn't a round 1. They've been forced out from B. They'll rotate back round into A, and this bomb can go down. J&T gets the bomb site entirely for free.
They can boost up into mid to cut their rotation time down, but all that's going to do is split them up at this point. Take what they can get. The fastest way back into that A site. They don't have a kit to play with at all, so got to be diffusing pretty quickly. Double smoke, but 10-second stick in a smoke, not realistic. You got to get the kills, and easier said than done with Exit so deep down that ramp. Oh, they won't find him. J&T just misses the timing. He's going to be able to spot the first. J&T killing the play up close. Now the 10-second stick. Let's see how optimistic we're getting. We're not at all. 16-6. Sharks are shutting it down, and